Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, here we are. Hi, how are you doing?
Very well, Rita. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm good,
Okay.
I'm good. So,
Sounds
you
good.
are in India.
Here we are.
Oh my God.
Hi, how are you doing?
Why we are getting this
Very
2 times?
well.
Okay, again. Here, no one was doing 2 times. So, you are in Mumbai, you said to me.
Yes.
I always ask my guests to present themselves, tell their name and what do they do and where they are.
Sounds perfect. So my name is Alpa Kapadia. I'm from India, Mumbai. I'm an executive coach, a transformational trainer, and a shadow mastery expert. So I spent 20 years in the corporate world. I was heading HR for a large Indian company. And finally, I decided I want to be a part of the solution. And when I had my kids, I quit my corporate career and I cannot say actually that I chose coaching because I think coaching chose me. It just happened. Everything fell into place and I discovered it is my life's purpose. So it's now been almost 7 years that I'm coaching. Couldn't be happier. So happy that finally my vision is being fulfilled. So I've had a vision since I was a very small girl. I used to have these visions of talking on large stages and meeting amazing people. And I could never understand it. The only thing I could understand is that my peers thought I was quite, boring and quite not so cool. But the choices were all in line with the vision. So very happy now to be fulfilling the vision. I'm the founder of Ignite the Spark. That's my company.
I
So I
saw
do
your
workshops.
website.
Yeah, how's it? Liked it?
Yes, I did.
Just got it redone.
Very professional.
Yeah, I just got it redone. So very happy to be living my purpose through workshops, one-on-one coaching, digital products, just loving it, basically. Loving every minute of it.
Very much. Welcome here.
Thank you.
I love the fact that you are in India. You are born and raised there?
Yes, absolutely.
It's one of my favorite places in the world to play. I used to be a DJ, used to tour the world, and I went a few times, like normally, always around Christmas time, I was in India. It's a very rare moment. And what is your why? Why you start this?
So I used to head learning and development for a large Indian company. So, we are very good at assessment. So we would have these assessment centers. We'd be assessing our leaders. How good are they? How bad are they? Where do they need to improve? And the focus was always on the gap. What do they not have? Train them. What do they not have? Train them. Even in my own life, I was always giving, thinking that I wanted to get better on my weaknesses. And what I realized is over the years, it left me in a very disempowered position. And when I did my coaching certification with my mentor, Peter Redding, that one thing turned on its head, where we said, focus on the positive. And as I did that for myself, I saw that I could do stuff that I had never done before. And that I thought if I could put it to leaders, to coaches, to change makers in the world, if they are able to embrace themselves for who they are rather than thinking about what they are not, I thought the world will be a better place. And I thought we have so much of criticism. And the one thing I realized also is that we live in our minds, Rita. We don't really live in our houses, or you could be in the most palatial place and still be miserable. And you could be in a very modest accommodation and still be blissfully happy. So I realized very early that the inner mindset is the whole game. And coaching really helps you redecorate your inner mindset. So I said, this is the place I want to be. Now these days, everybody, even in India, people have their necessities and comforts and everything. They have their luxuries, but they're not able to enjoy it because their mind is not right. So the reason I did it is because my life purpose was this, to get people to enjoy the lives they have and live their full lives. Life is not a dress rehearsal. So live it like it matters,
Amazing. How
And
is,
Ignite the Spark, I'll tell you, Rita, why I started it,
oh
because
yeah, please.
somewhere along the way, I felt I've always been a very dynamic, ambitious, sparkly person, but I lost it. Like most of us have, we lose it at some point and we find it again. And that's why we do the work we do. But I lost it in my relationship, in the societal conditioning. I could not recognize myself. And Ignite the Spark came when there's a small speck of a fire, it has the promise of the mighty flame. So igniting that little spark is essential. Once you get that, the rest is not so tough. So that's where Ignite the Spark came from.
Beautiful. How is to be a woman of such a knowledge, power, and magic in India?
Ooh, yeah, it's. I think India has a very rich spiritual heritage. In fact,
Yes,
thousands of years
no doubt.
ago, Indians, we have goddesses who are worshipped, and goddesses have a very large importance in our culture.
I
But
know.
over the years, patriarchy has kind of eroded that for its own purposes or whatever. But I really feel that the Shakti is rising across the world and even in India.
Me
So
too.
times, yes,
Me
absolutely. I
too. Me
feel
too.
it. I just feel it, that it's changing.
It's coming.
Yes.
This powerful women is like we're getting, like, I cannot tell you how happy I am to bring variety and different people from different countries to this space. Because myself, I grew up in Africa, even if I look the most European person in the world.
Yeah.
I'm working with women from Africa, I'm working with women from Asia, I'm working with women from Europe, from South Africa, from South America, from North America, from Canada, from Australia, you name it, I'm working with. And the only feeling that I have, and that is the reason why these podcasts are coming, is what the hell is going on? We are coming and we are reclaiming our power. And we are saying, we are goddess, we are magic, we are witches in a good way. We need to find another word for that, because that has such a bad
connotation.
Yes. Yep. But wow. And in my experience, women who have it more difficult, I'm not even talking about why normal straight men. I'm going to talk about women who had it more difficult. Teenager moms like me, people who are lucky, because I'm going to say lucky in a certain way, to grow up in a country as India, so full of knowledge and taste and expansion, and make from that a success. I just want to bow down to you and say, well done, girl.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I see I have a group of women who are like trainers, coaches, consultants, and we support each other. We help each other grow. We network. We're friends. We share our deepest secrets. At the other side, I have some women who are still stuck in societal conditioning. And it's this balance, where each of us are not judging other women, but just helping them find their own power. I think once you connect with your own power, no force in the world can put you down.
And you don't get
that. I learned.
The society always put us one against the other ones, right?
Yeah, it's convenient.
Make us compare each other. What is stupid? Make us always do that, and I don't believe in that. I believe that we need to support each other. And you said that, so I don't want to forget something that I want to invite you. I have 2 invitations for you. But one of them is next, it's probably a time that you are awake, or if you guys are not awake, you can always watch the recordings. But I have this free event for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For you will be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning. But it's an event with 3 days to become a viral influence queen. And I would love to invite you and allow you to invite all the other, because it's to bring this different diversity, these people. So I'm going to send you, I don't know, are we friends on Facebook?
I think we should be. I don't know. I'll
Okay.
check.
Okay. So if not, we will check. You have my email, right? You can always
I
send
do.
me.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
Perfect. So the second invitation, Denise, inside of that one is I will be inviting you for an hour of working with me, 12 weeks up front. So see what can we do to bring more awareness about your business to your clients. So I'm an amplifier. I make people successful, more successful. That is what I do. I bring the knowledge and the experience to them. So how long did you start?
So when I started Ignite the Spark, it was literally, see, the reason I started it is because I'd seen so many women in India. I'd seen my own journey. When you want to get back to work after you have kids, it's like an uphill battle. So after I went through my journey, I said, I want to help women with this. I think if 50% of the world's population is not working, we are losing out a lot globally. It was just an idea. It was just a name. It was just a logo. Now it's a successful, thriving coaching business. It's a company, and it's affected now, hundreds of people in workshops, thousands of people through amplifying our message, creating content. So I started it almost 7-8 years ago, but now it's a company. Earlier it was just a logo when I started, but it's now a mission.
Tell me some transformation that you provide to your clients. Tell me some success stories.
I'd love to. So the transformation I work on is inside out transformation. So the one thing I realized is that when you transform your inner world, the outer world changes.
Yes.
So I just focused on that. I stopped blaming people.
We create our own reality, right?
Yeah. And all this, I did not know. I experienced it as I went along, as I read books. I soaked up stuff like, a sponge. Completely soaked up like a sponge, and I discovered layers. So women who work with me are essentially leaders. They are change makers. They are people who want abundance in their life. They want it all. I don't work with women who are just starting out on their journey. I work with people who are ready to create a change in other people. So say there are women who step out of toxic relationships when they realize, hey, I'm so worthy. I don't really want to live like this anymore. Or so shadow mastery is one of the core programs that I teach. India is a very spiritual country, Rita. So we really believe in being positive, doing the positive things. What we forget is you cannot deny the negative. And I think that's where we need help, because we are very goody on the top, but we don't embrace our dark sides.
Yeah.
And I feel that shadow mastery really helps all of us, and especially all my clients, as they embrace their dark side. They're not apologetic for who they are. And then they get promotions, they inherit, they unlock inheritance, which they did not know that they had at all. So huge amount of ways of, like, I work even with coaches to help them amplify their business. So to get their messaging right, get them intuitive marketing right, all through ease and flow. I don't teach hustle. I teach on working on yourself, setting your boundaries.
Oh, I love that.
Raising your standards of what you will and you will not accept in your life. And from that space, so my 4-step process is self-mastery, shadow mastery, intuitive marketing, and intuitive leadership. But we don't do intuitive marketing and leadership until you've got the self-mastery, shadow mastery piece right.
Yeah, so you need to know who you are and who is your client so you can build marketing.
No, you need to know who you are, what your own fears are, what your own shadows are.
Who you are.
First, clear your shadows first. Clear your trauma, all that bullshit that's stopping you back. Then get into your business. And once you get into your business from that space, it's literally like magic. So that's the changes I do. There are lots of testimonials on my website of all the kind of transformations people have gone through. But essentially, it's unlocking their power and feeling good about living their lives to their full potential. So otherwise, they were giving excuses. I would really live up to my potential, but my boss is not good, or my parents are too dysfunctional, or my partner is not supportive, or my kids stop me. And once they go through the work with me, they are step by step, just living their life with all the other things as it is. So realizing that it's not the outside, it's inside. Get that right and you're good.
What is
Just
next for you? Hi.
Sorry, I got a very urgent call. Sorry. Yes.
Okay. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what is next for you?
So I'm on a mission now, and I've been going organically now till now, Rita. So I've been stepping up slowly, slowly into one client, two client, 10 people workshops, over 10 different batches. Now I feel more ready to really
Upgrade, high tickets.
No, a high ticket anyway I'm doing. So that's not a problem. I really want to increase impact now. So this year I'm taking time to just create more content for YouTube. Group coaching also I do, but say creating more content for YouTube, really helping people, even at a lower price point. Say, for example, like now I have premium high ticket clients, but if I have, say, now I'm at the position where I want to create a low ticket offer for the mass. And let them do the digital products, get them the bundles going, let them start working on themselves. So I think I have more minds. I already have my own LMS and all of that's already in place and, you know, people access it. So I want to find somebody to strategize this whole thing for me, you know, the courses, the rollout, the ads or whatever, just for the impact. So this is the year I'm going to do that.
How can people find you? Where they can find you?
I have a group on Facebook called Radiant Women Rise. That's the one. It's about 1,000+ members now. I am on Insta as Alpa Ignite Spark on Insta, Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it, I'm there. I'm on Clubhouse too. Don't go there much though. But anybody who wants to really change their life from the inside, who's ready to take charge of their own lives, not give bullshit excuses, and who want to leave a legacy, those are the people I work with.
That is beautiful. Then you have so defined. For me, it's the same. I want to work with people as you, who have high tickets, who are successful. They just want more. And it's a way of me amplifier. So I was saying I'm going to have an invitation for you for that.
I'm very happy to do that, Rita.
I would love to work with you. We will find a way.
Yep. Yes.
Send me, what did you told? Imagine that you could go back in time and tell something, send a message to your younger self in some specific moment. Point one, what was that moment? Point two, what age? I mean, what age? Point two, what was the message?
You know, there was one moment when I got married, I unconsciously took on the role, the pattern of societal conditioning and what they expect of a woman to do. And I, at that point of time, did not completely think who I am. I thought society was right and I need to conform. And if I could go back, I would heal my trauma, at least to a large extent, before I got married. So the one message I have is, before you say I do, learn to say the I.
Oh, so beautiful. Can I write that?
Please do. Please share it too.
Or to say I do, say hi, right?
Learn to say the I. Learn to say the I.
Like, learn.
Who's the I, right? You very easily say I do, but who is the I? Do you even know yourself? In the urge to merge, you forget the I.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to steal this quote from you and I'm going to tag you. It's very beautiful. My dear.
I have a beautiful blog, you know. I'll tell you this one thing, Rita. I quit my job for my kids, and I could not talk to my kids the whole day, right? They just poop and feed and all that. I started writing a blog, and that was the seeds of all the work that I've done. I don't write on it anymore. It's very old, but my most raw content is all there. All this. I do, how to find the right partner, how to be the right partner, how to understand your emotions, how to understand your stories. All lessons in life, all learning. So, yeah.
How do you say?
Thank you.
You say namaste?
I say namaste. Yes. So sweet of you, Rita. Thank you so
Oh,
much for
no,
having me. It was
thank
such a
you.
pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you. Please, I hope we are friends. If not, I'll send me an email with all your links. I'll send you my invitations to the links and invite your group of women to join us on this viral contest, this viral event.
Challenge.
I'm half
I surely
asleep still. It's 8 a.m. My brain is processing.
No problem. I get it. No problem.
I want to
I'll
send
definitely
you.
do that, Rita.
Okay, please send me an email just to be sure. Then we don't lose this.
Sure.
Hug me.
Okay. Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much.
Namaste.
Such a pleasure.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.